Hello students, welcome back. Now we will take up this exercise 6.3. So before starting with the exercise 6.3, let us understand this angle sum property of a triangle. इससे पहले अभी हमने हर जगह पे यूज किया होगा आपकी जूनियर क्लासेस में 6, 7 और 8 में कि सम ऑफ एंगल्स ऑफ ए ट्रायंगल इज 180 डिग्री. अभी हम इसको प्रूव भी करते हैं कि हाउ इट इज 180 डिग्री नाउ. अभी हम क्या करते हैं, एक कोई ट्रायंगल बना लेते हैं. So this is A, B and C triangle. A B C ट्रायंगल आ गया. इसमें अभी हम क्या करते हैं, एक BC के पैरेलल में लाइन ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं. So draw a line parallel to this BC. So now I can write in triangle ABC, draw line L parallel to BC. Now we can mark these angles. Suppose these are the angles as 1, 2, 3 and suppose 4 and 5. So this is angle 1, this is 2 and this is 3. This is angle 4 and this is 5. Now see that angle 1 is equals to angle 4 and angle 3 is equals to angle 5. Why? These are the alternate interior angles because line L is parallel to BC. Line L is parallel to BC. So angle 1 and 4, 5 and 3 both will be equal. So they are the alternate interior angles. And angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equals to 180 degree. So this is linear pair. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will be 180 degree. This complete angle, this will be 180 degree, linear pair. So now I can write here angle 1 is equals to angle 4. I can write angle 4 plus angle 2 as it is plus angle 3. 3 is equals to angle 5. I can write angle 5. So this is equals to 180 degree. Now see that this is angle 2 plus angle 4 plus angle 5. This is equals to 180 degree. So 2, 4 and 5, they are the angles of this triangle only. So we got angle 2 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degree. So this is now proved that sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now coming to the exercise, starting with the question number 1. In figure 6.39, side QP and RQ of triangle PQR has produced 2 point S and T respectively. If angle SPR is 135 and angle PQT is 110 degree, find angle PRQ. So we will make this figure 6.39. So this point is P and this is extended up to point S. This angle is 135 already given to us, and this is R, this point is Q, and here this is T, and this is 110 degree, and this point is P, this is S, this is R, Q and T. Now here it is already given to us that angle SPR is equals to 135 degree and angle PQT is equals to 110 degree. So this is given to us and we need to find out angle PRQ. So this we need to find out angle PRQ, this angle, this we need to find out. Now see that this complete will be 180 degree. This is linear pair So this complete will be 180 degree. This is linear pair. And similarly this complete will also be 180 degree. This is also a linear pair. So I can mark these as angle 1, this is angle 2. So now we can write angle PQR plus angle PQT. This will be equals to 180 degree linear pair. Now angle PQR will be equals to 180 degree minus this angle is already given 110 degree. So angle PQR will be equals to 70 degree. So we got angle PQR as 70 degree. Similarly for this we can find out angle SPR. Angle SPR, this is equals to 135 degree, or we can write straight away angle SPR, this is SPR plus angle QPR plus angle QPR, this is equals to 180 degree, again linear pair. So I can find out angle QPR. So angle QPR will be equals to 180 degree minus 135 degree. So angle QPR will be equals to, this will be 45 degree. So we got angle QPR also 45 degree. Now in this triangle, now in triangle PQR, angle QPR plus angle PQR plus angle PRQ will be equals to 180 degree, sum of angles of a triangle. So QPR is 45 degree, we will write 45 degree plus PQR. PQR is 70 degree, so this is 70 degree plus angle PRQ, this is equals to 180 degree. So angle PRQ will be equals to 180 degree minus 115 degree. So we got angle PRQ as 65 degree. So we got angle PRQ as 65 degree. Now coming to question number 2. In figure 6.40, angle X is 62 degree and angle XYZ is 54 degree. And if YO and ZO are the bisectors of angle XYZ and angle XZY respectively of triangle XYZ, find OZY and YOZ. So we will make this diagram given. So this is X, Y and Z. Now these angle bisectors, they are meeting at point O. So these are the angle bisectors. This angle will be equals to this, and here this angle will be equals to this angle. And this X is already given as 62 degree, and this complete angle, this is given as 54 degree. So we can write angle X is equals to 62 degree, this is already given to us, and angle XYZ, this is equals to 54 degree. These two values are given to us, and YO and ZO are the angle bisectors. Now we need to find out angle OZY, angle OZY and angle YOZ and angle YOZ. So these two angles we need to find out. So angle OZY means this angle we need to find out, and angle YOZ and this angle. Now coming to triangle XYZ, So in triangle XYZ, angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z will be equals to 180 degree. Sum of angles of a triangle. Now see that X is already given 62 degree and Y is given as 54 degree plus angle Z, this is equals to 180 degree. So angle Z is equals to 180 degree minus 116 degree. So angle Z is equals to 64 degree. So we got angle Z as 64 degree. Now angle OZY, this will be equals to half of angle this Z. So angle OZY will be equals to half of 64 degree. Why this is? Because OZ is angle bisector. So we got angle OZY as 32 degree. So we got the value for this angle. Now coming to angle YOZ. YOZ means this angle. We need to find out this angle also, YOZ. So now in this triangle, YOZ, so angle this, I can take up these angles, it will be easier for us. So this is angle 1, suppose this is angle 2 over here and this is angle 3 now. So angle 1 plus 2 plus 3, angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 will be equals to 180 degree. This is sum of angles of a triangle. So angle 1 is already known to us. 1 is 27 degree. 1 क्या होगा? Half of this angle. Complete angle 54 degree है तो 1 कितना होगा? Half of this. So angle 1 is, I can write angle 1 is half of angle Y. So half of angle Y plus angle 2 is half of angle Z plus angle 3. So this will be equals to 180 degree. Half of Y, this is 27 degree plus half of Z 32 degree plus angle 3 will be equals to now 180 degree. So we got angle 3 equals to 180 degree minus sum of these two. So this is now 9 and 5. So this is 59 degree. So we got angle 3 as subtracting this value. So this will be 121 degree. So angle 3 means angle YOZ. So therefore angle YOZ is equals to 121 degree. Now coming to question number 3. In figure 6.41, AB is parallel to DE. So this figure is already given to us. So this point is D, this is C, and this is A, and this is B over here, and this is now E, and this point is C already marked. This is 53 degree, and here this is 35 degree. So in figure this AB is parallel to DE. This is now given to us. And angle BAC is 35 degree, and angle CDE, this is equals to 53 degree. So this is also given to us, and we need to find angle DCE. So this angle DCE we need to find out. Angle DCE means this is this angle. So this angle we need to find out. Now see that this AB is parallel to DE is already given. Since AB is parallel to DE, this is given to us. Therefore angle CED will be equals to 35 degree, because this and this both are the alternate interior angles. I can write these are the alternate interior angles. Now in this triangle Now in triangle CDE, angle C plus angle D plus angle E will be equals to 180 degree. Sum of angles of a triangle. Sum of angles of a triangle. So angle C need to find out, plus angle D is already given, this is 53 degree, plus angle E is 35 degree, this is equals to 180 degree. So angle C, or this is DCE, so angle DCE, this will be equals to 180 degree minus, this is 88, so angle DCE will be equals to, on subtraction we can find this value, so this will be 92 degree. So we got angle DCE as 92 degree. Now coming to question number 4. In figure 6.42, if line PQ and RS intersect at point T such that angle PRT is 40 degree. So angle PRT is equals to 40 degree. This is given to us, and angle RPT, this is 95 degree, and angle TSQ, this is equals to 75 degree. So all these values are given to us, and we need to find angle SQT. So angle SQT need to be find. Now we will come to this figure 6.42. This is a straight line given to us, and from here this is the P point going straight to this point. This is QS, and this angle is 75 degree given to us, and this point is T where these lines are intersecting, and this is 95 degree. This angle is 40 degree. This is R, and this is now P point, then T. We need to find out angle SQ and T. Now see that SQT is this angle, so we need to find out this angle SQT. Now in this triangle we can find out this angle first. So now in triangle PRT, so I can take this as so this will be angle PRT, angle PRT plus angle RPT plus angle PTR. This will be equals to 180 degree. Sum of angles of a triangle, angle this plus this plus this will be equals to 180 degree. So angle PRT is already given, this is 40 degree, plus angle RPT, this is 95 degree, plus angle PTR, we need to find this, so this is equals to 180 degree. So angle PTR is equals to 180 degree minus 135 degree. So angle PTR will be equals to, on subtracting from this, so this will be 45 degree. So we got angle PTR as 45 degree. Now see that this angle will be equals to this angle because they are the vertically opposite angles. So now I can write angle QTS will be equals to angle PTR because they are the vertically opposite angles. So they are equals to now 45 degree because vertically opposite angles. Now this angle we got as 45 degree here. Now we can find out in triangle QST. Now in triangle QST, in this triangle, this angle plus this angle plus this angle, all three angles sum will be 180 degree. So same way we will proceed. So angle STQ angle ST, angle QTS, angle QTS plus angle QST plus angle TSQ it is given. So, we will take up angle TSQ plus angle SQT. So, this will be equals to 180 degree, sum of angles of a triangle. So, angle QTS is already given, this is 45 degree plus angle TSQ. Now, TSQ is already given 75 degree plus angle SQT. So, this will be equals to now 180 degree. So, angle SQT will be equals to 180 degree minus, this is will be find out the sum. So, this will be 120 degree. So, on subtracting, so angle SQT will be equals to 60 degree. So, we got angle SQT as 60 degree. So, now coming to question number 5th. In question number 5th, it is given that in figure 6.43, PQ is perpendicular to PS, PQ is perpendicular to PS, this is given to us. See, this PQ is perpendicular to PS, so this is 90 degree already given to us, and PQ is parallel to SR, this is also given to us. So, this PQ is parallel to this line SR, and angle QRT, this is equals to 65 degree given. So, we need to find out the values of X and Y. So, find X and Y. So, we need to find out X and Y. Now, see that this complete angle and this complete angle will be equal because they are the alternate interior angles. Lines PQ and ST are already parallel given to us. So, this complete angle and this complete angle will be equal, they will be equal. So, angle X plus 28 degree will be equals to 65 degree because PQ is parallel to ST, this is given to us, they are the alternate interior angles. So, alternate interior angles are equal if lines are parallel. Now, we can find out X equals to, this will be 65 degree minus 28 degree. So, X will be equals to 37 degree from here. Now, to find out the Y, we can take up this complete triangle. So, in this complete triangle now, in triangle PQS, angle P plus angle Y plus angle X will be equals to 180 degree, sum of angles of a triangle. Angle P is already given, this is 90 degree plus angle Y, we need to find out angle X, we already got, this is 37 degree and this complete is equals to 180 degree. So, angle Y will be equals to 180 degree minus 127 degree. So, we got angle Y as, we can subtract this, so this will be 53 degree. So, we got the values of angle X and Y. Now, coming to question number 6. In figure 6.44, the side QR of triangle PQR is produced to point S if the bisector of angle PQR and PRS meet at point T. Prove that angle QTR is half of angle QPR. माइंड इट, ये एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. ये कभी भी अगर आता है तो नॉर्मली 4 मार्क्स में ही आता है. बहुत ही रेयरेस्ट ऑफ द रेयर है जब ये 3 मार्क्स में पूछा जाए, अदरवाइज 4 मार्क्स में आता है. तो इसको ध्यान से देखिएगा, बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है ये. So, this point is T this is P, and here this is point Q, this is R, and this point is S, and here this is, and this both are angle bisectors given to us. Now we need to prove that TPT, that angle QTR is equals to half of angle QPR. This we need to prove. Now see that this QT and here RT both are the angle bisectors for this. So first of all, we can, it's better to mark the angles because it will be easier for you to understand. Suppose I have marked this angle 1, this is angle 2, suppose this is 3, and take this as angle 4, this is 5, this is 6, and suppose this is angle 7. Now here we need to prove that angle QTR. So QTR is QTR. This is angle 7. So I can write angle 7 is equals to half of angle QPR. QPR means half of angle 3. So this we need to prove in terms of the angles. So this is angle 7 is equals to half of angle 3. This we need to prove. So now in this triangle, in triangle PQR, in triangle PQR, in triangle PQR, now P, Q and R, 5 and 6, these are the, this complete is the exterior angle. Now in this triangle, now see that this is complete exterior angle. This I am marking, this is the complete exterior angle for this triangle PQR. So the exterior angle means this is equals to the sum of two opposite interior angles. So I can write angle 5 plus angle 6 is equals to angle 3 plus angle 1 plus angle 2. Means I can write exterior angle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. So exterior angle is equals to the sum of two opposite interior angles. Now here see that 5 and 6 both are equal. So I can write angle 5 as angle 6. Angle 5 is as angle 6 plus angle 6. This will be equals to angle 3 plus. Now angle 1 and 2 are equal. I can write angle 1 as angle 2 and angle 2 as it is. So reason is angle 5 is equals to angle 6 and angle 1 is equals to angle 2. It is given to us because the rays are bisectors, because this is the angle bisector and this is the angle bisector. So angle 1 will be equals to angle 2 and angle 5 will be equals to angle 6. Now this will be twice of angle 6 will be equals to angle 3 plus twice of angle 2. This can be taken over here. So this will be twice of angle 6 minus twice of angle 2 will be equals to angle 3, or I can write angle 3 equals to twice as common angle 6 minus angle 2. So this is, take it as equation number 1. Now see that in this triangle, in triangle QTR, in triangle QTR, now in triangle QTR see that QTR, इसमें क्या है, सिर्फ एंगल 6 क्या है, एक खाली एंगल 6 क्या है, एक्सटीरियर एंगल है. So we'll take up this. In triangle QTR, angle 6 is equals to angle 7 plus angle 2. Because angle 6 अभी किसके बराबर है, angle 7 plus angle 2, sum of two opposite interior angles. इस triangle के लिए ये exterior angle होगा और ये दोनों opposite interior angles होंगे. So I can write the same statement. Exterior angle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. So from here I can write angle 7 is equals to angle 6 minus angle 2. So this is equation number 2. Now using equation number 2 in equation 1, so using equation number 2 in इक्वेशन 1, 2 में अभी क्या है 6 माइनस 2 किसके बराबर आ रहा है, एंगल 7 के बराबर। तो यहाँ पे अभी मैं 6 माइनस 2 की जगह क्या लिख सकता हूँ, एंगल 7। सो अगेन टेकिंग दिस इक्वेशन, सो एंगल 3 इज इक्वल्स टू ट्वाइस ऑफ एंगल 3 इक्वल्स टू ट्वाइस ऑफ एंगल 6 माइनस 7। 6 माइनस 7 की जगह अभी हमने क्या लिख दिया, एंगल 7। सो दिस इज एंगल 7। So angle 3 is equals to twice of angle 7 we got, or angle 7 is equals to 1 by 2 of angle 3. So this is what we got, angle 7 equals to half of angle 3, angle 7 equals to half of angle 3. So therefore I can write angle QTR is equals to half of angle QPR. So now this is proved. So सबसे पहले हमने क्या लिया था, ये वाला ट्रायंगल लिया, उसका एक्सटीरियर एंगल को डिफाइन किया, फिर बाद में ये वाला ट्रायंगल लिया, एक्सटीरियर एंगल को डिफाइन किया, दोनों रिलेशंस को अभी यूज कर दिया। अब एक थ्योरम को देख लेते हैं, एक्सटीरियर एंगल इज इक्वल टू exterior angle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles। इसको देखिए कैसे प्रूव करते हैं, बिकॉज बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स में ये क्वेश्चन भी आ जाता है कि एक्सटीरियर एंगल इज इक्वल टू द सम ऑफ टू अपोजिट इंटीरियर एंगल्स। सपोज अभी हमने एक ट्रायंगल को बनाया हुआ है, ये this is A, B, C and suppose this point is D। इसी को अभी हमने BC को क्या किया, एक्सटेंड कर दिया। दिस इज नाउ एंगल 1, so we can mark these angles। so suppose this is angle 1, 2, 3 and this complete angle is 4। now in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equals to 180 degree, sum of interior angles of a triangle। so this as equation number 1। now see that from here this is the linear pair, so angle 3 plus angle 4 is equals to 180 degree, this is the linear pair, this is equation number 2। so from equation 1 and equation 2, right hand side is equal, therefore left hand side will also be equal। अभी इसमें क्या राइट हैंड साइड इक्वल है ना, 180 180, तो इनके लेफ्ट हैंड साइड भी इक्वल हो जाएंगे। तो अभी हम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को इक्वल कर लेते हैं, 1 + 2 + 3 विल बी इक्वल्स टू एंगल 3 + एंगल 4। एंगल 3 कैंसिल्ड, सो वी गॉट एंगल 1 + एंगल 2, दिस इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 4। एंगल 4 इज द एक्सटीरियर एंगल and 1 and 2 are opposite interior angles। so we have proved from here that exterior angle is equals to the sum of two opposite interior angles। ये थ्योरम भी बहुत जगह पे बहुत बार एग्जाम्स में आ जाती है, तो इसको भी आप ध्यान रखिएगा। so now coming to this example 8, in figure 6.38 the sides AB and AC of triangle ABC are produced 2 points E and D respectively if the bisectors of BO and CO of angle CBE and BCD respectively meet at point O, then we need to prove that angle BOC is equals to 90 minus half of angle BAC। so we'll make this figure, this is one of the important question ये बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स में आता है, नॉर्मली ये 4 मार्क्स में क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है, इसलिए हम इसको थोड़ा ढंग से समझते हैं। This is now A, B and C. Here this point is E and here this point is D. Now these angle bisectors, they are meeting at point O, and this angle is Y given to us. This is angle Z and this angle is X. And these are the angle bisectors, so this angle equals to this angle, and here this is also the angle bisector, and these two angles are equal. Now we need to prove that angle BOC is equals to 90 minus half of angle BAC. So this we need to prove. Now first of all we will consider this angles. Suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2, and here this is angle 3, and this is angle 4. It will be easier for us to understand. Now these are the angles 1, 2, 3 and 4. So first of all we will take up this complete is a linear pair. So I can write angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle y is equals to 180 degree. This is linear pair. So from here this angle 1 is equals to angle 2, this is already given to us. So I can write angle 1 की जगह भी क्या ले सकते हैं, angle 2. So this is angle 2 plus angle 2 plus angle y equals to 180 degree. I can write angle 1 is equals to angle 2. This is already given to us. So this will be twice of angle 2 plus angle y will be equals to 180 degree, or simply angle y, or we can write from here angle 2 is equals to 180 degree. Twice of angle 2 will be equals to 180 degree minus angle y, or angle 2 will be equals to 90 minus half of angle y. 2 से जाकर इधर डिवाइड कर दिया, 2 से डिवाइड करोगे ये 90 आ गया और ये हाफ ऑफ एंगल y. So this is as equation number 1. Similarly we will come to this side. These all three angles are linear pair. So I can write angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle z will be equals to 180 degree. This is again a linear pair. So I can write angle 3 plus angle 4 is also equals to angle 3. This can be written as angle 3 plus angle z will be equals to 180 degree. I can write angle 3 is equals to angle 4. This is already given to us. So twice of angle 3 plus angle z will be equals to 180 degree, or angle z will be equals to here angle twice of angle 3 will be equals to 180 degree minus angle z, or angle 3 will be equals to 90 minus half of angle z. So this is equation number 2. So now we can add. So adding equation 1 and equation 2, equation 1 और equation 2 को दोनों को ऐड कर देते हैं, तो angle 2 plus angle 3. So angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equals to, this is 90 plus 90. So this is 90 degree minus half of angle y plus 90 degree minus half of angle z. So angle 2 plus angle 3, angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equals to, this is 180, 90 plus 90, 180 degree minus half of angle y plus angle z. So this is equation number 3. Now see that in this triangle BOC, now in triangle BOC, this angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle BOC, angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle BOC, this will be equals to 180 degree, angle sum property of the triangle. So this is sum of sum of angles of a triangle. Now angle 2 plus 3, from here I can write angle BOC is equals to 180 degree minus angle 2 plus angle 3. एंगल 2 और 3 को राइट में लेके गया, सो 180 डिग्री माइनस एंगल 2 प्लस 3, और आई कैन राइट एंगल BOC इज इक्वल्स टू 180 डिग्री माइनस this 2 plus 3, this is equals to now 180 degree, so on curly bracket 180 degree minus half of angle Y plus angle Z. So this is given now. So BOC equals to 180 minus 2 plus 3, this is 180 degree minus half of angle Y plus Z, half of angle Y plus Z. Now we will open this bracket. So angle BOC will be equals to 180 degree minus 180 degree and plus half of angle Y plus angle Z. So this 180 cancelled, so I got angle BOC is equals to half of angle Y plus angle Z. Now this is equation number 4. Now see that now coming to in this triangle ABC, now in triangle ABC, x plus y plus z will be equals to 180 degree, sum of angles of a triangle. So I can write angle y plus angle z will be equals to 180 degree minus x. This is equation number 5. Now substituting the equation number this 5 में जो हमारे को y प्लस z की वैल्यू आई उसको अभी हम क्या कर सकते हैं, इक्वेशन नंबर 4 में यूज कर सकते हैं. नाउ सब यूजिंग इक्वेशन 5 in equation 4, so we got angle BOC is equals to, this is half of 180 degree minus angle x. So now this is equals to angle BOC is equals to half of, मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे अभी कितना हो जाएगा 90 डिग्री माइनस हाफ ऑफ एंगल x. So angle x is equals to angle BAC. I can write angle BAC. So therefore angle BOC is equals to 90 degree minus half of angle BAC. So this is now proved that angle BOC is equals to 90 minus half of angle BAC. So सबसे पहले अभी हमने इसमें क्या किया हुआ, एंगल 2 और 3 का रिलेशन को लेकर के आया. इस इक्वेशन देखिए एंगल 2 प्लस 3, और उसके बाद इस ट्रायंगल में x प्लस वाई प्लस जेड को लिया, वहाँ से मैंने y प्लस जेड को एलिमिनेट कर दिया और ये वही हमारा रिलेशन आ गया. So we have finished this exercise. Thank you. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप अभी तक हमने जो भी पढ़ा आपको समझ में आया होगा. इनकेस अगर आपकी कोई भी क्वेरीज है आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. आप हमारे एपिसोड्स को लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी रेफ़र कीजिए ताकि हम आपके लिए और भी अच्छे अच्छे सोल्यूशंस ला सकते हैं. ओके, टेक केयर, गुड बाय एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू.